You will now straighten your back and be welcomed to crypto's juiciest news, baby dolls. We are looking at a $63,000 Bitcoin price. And most importantly, it has started to tick up over the weekend slightly. Even though we're still stuck in this range, I guess we'll take it. This is the big channel we've been looking at. It seems like it's been forever, huh? Can you believe it, friends? 221 days. It was actually funny. Your friend Sommi here, I've made 1,000 videos in this period. That's right. I've been making 5 videos a day for, wow. It's actually, friends, I've literally made 1,000 videos during this time period. And like, oh, nothing's going on. No. You couldn't be further from the truth. A lot was going on during this time. If you're looking at Bitcoin's price range here as your arbiter of whether something's going on or not, you're not going to make it, because there were many things that happened during this time period. VC coins, meme coins, DeFi coins, all of them had their time to shine in the sun. All of them had a repricing by the market. We saw narratives, we saw characters appear, maybe future unicorns appear as well. So there were a lot of information to gather here because it was the Bitcoin halvening year. But for now, we look forward to that green weekly super trend continuing to hold. And friends, what did I tell you? Go back a week ago. We just had the capitulations of Bitcoin down to like 59, 60K down here. And I literally, what did I tell you? I go, look, man, I know it's poop. However, give it to the end of the week. Let the week close. We might just bounce off this 21 EMA just like we did before. Look at this. We have wicked off this 21 EMA, and now here we are ready to go. I really do think we might be repeating exactly what happened a year ago this October. You see this 9th of October, then just start shooting up. So I'm wondering if that's what's going to come next. And then we can worry about the fun stuff later. Now, I'm going to show you a secret chart, friends, that not many people understand. But I made a whole video on it, okay? This chart. It's the others ETH ratio. It's others versus Ethereum. And this, what does this chart tell you, friends? This chart, since 2017, it has told you every single altcoin on average is a scam. I'm not joking. They're pretty much against Ethereum. Because look at this. Every single time altcoins outside the top 10 would go against Ethereum, it just would get basically shot back down. You see, this is different to the others BTC. Because others BTC at least makes a floor over time. This has never been able to go up since the beginning, since 2017. Can you believe that? 8 years, altcoins cannot consistently go up against Ethereum. Pretty much means you should always sell altcoins into ETH. That's what this chart tells you. However, I think it's going to change now. I think what? Ethereum is now a third cycle curse. And I'm going to play for you some Cranky G piano escape music. Let's go. We are ready, my friends. We are ready to move up. And let me show you what these numbers mean. They're very significant. Right now, see how that number is 0.74? It means the coins outside of the top 10 in crypto, they are holding 74% of the market cap of Ethereum. So people are storing 74% of Ethereum's value out there. Whenever it hit 1, which was this here, whenever it would hit this number 1, for some reason, 1 was just like this massive resistance level. Okay, this is why. I don't know why. Okay, just look. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you believe that? By the way, you're not going to find this chart literally on any other person. I've never seen a single influencer ever talk about this. They don't know what the hell these... They don't even know how ratios work most of the time, okay? So, but I'm just... This is secret. Secret alpha. It's what... Friends, the alpha, the best alpha, it's not the one that gives you short-term stuff. It's the alpha where you're like, oh, I can just keep holding, can't I? I can hold for bigger gains. That's actually the alpha. It's a reason to stay long, okay? So, if we hit 1 again, I actually think this time... we're actually going to start to raise up, and we might see something like this. Now, what does this actually mean, friends? It means coins like Hex, coins like PulseChain, many other coins, they will just be doing much better than ETH. And especially because ETH is in a third cycle now, it makes sense. But it also has some ramifications for the rest of the crypto industry. It means, dear baby dolls, that the allure, the shine, the polish of Bitcoin, of Ethereum, and their networks there, and how people store value there, their competition is slowly being chipped away. Chip. Okay, so we're forming neo-religions, cults, and all these other things out here where people are storing value, network effects outside of the main city. Okay, you're basically building a city outside of New York, right? And maybe it's literally just a pile of dirt like Las Vegas. Maybe one day your chain will become Las Vegas. Maybe you're going to build the future Miami. You see, there is potential out there. Now, everyone believes they're going to have the next one, right? But that's what we're obviously working towards. And it really does help that the stock market is still near these highs. I'll just go down and show you on this daily chart. S&P 500 is just ready to go. It's just like ready. It never goes parabolic through the tops. It just keeps grinding up higher. You know, we're still waiting for that Russell 2000 to do the expansion. So what's actually coming up for this week, friends? Well, the US Kippy is coming out this Thursday again. So it's not as important as the US jobs. Remember, the US jobs was pivotal, man. Like that came out and they're like, wow, you guys are really going to fudge the numbers again. So the US economy is not cracking as hard as everyone thinks. But that Kippy will come out on Thursday. That's the US, you know, the inflation data. And I guess everyone just wants to see how fast are you cracking, how fast are you slowing, and let the market decide from there. I made a recent video as well, friends, about, you know, we've got some nice Pikachu themed Pokemon because Pika got listed on Moralis money, friends. This is beautiful. So shout out to Patos for getting that organized as well. Everything's just from the community, friends. And by the way, there's like heaps of other ones out here. There's heaps of altcoins there is. It's fun to just celebrate and have fun. So this is obviously Moralis. I made a whole page on it, friends. So I'm just here to help you. I know people will go the way of the trade. I know you will, dude. I'm not telling you to. Don't do it. You shouldn't do it. I know what people do. They're gonna see a friend. Like, they'll just. It's always the same thing. Okay, it's someone comes in, makes some money trading, and then they come across a friend. They're like, hey, what have you been doing this market? Like, oh, I'm still holding. And like, holding? That's for the losers. You got to hop on the hot trends. That's how it all starts. So what I've done is I've shown you Moralis money, friends. It helps increase your odds of trading stuff compared to DEXScreener. Because, you know, I'm looking at DEXScreener, man. DEXScreener, friends, it's as red ocean as you can get now on everything but PulseChain. Okay, pretty much. If you go to DEXScreener, for example, on Soylana, they just pay for all the fake listings, man. All these coins, they pay for listings. I don't even know what the orange means. Doesn't mean it's a paid listing, paid display. These scams, man, they're yield farming their audience. So they'll put in, like, you know, they're happy to put in 10 grand and pay for advertisements just to get to the top of the trending and get everyone to trade into them. So that's what happens. It makes it very, very hard. But with Moralis money, there's filters with the wallets. So Ivan will basically get scores for wallets that are like old. You know, I mean, hey, if you're older than 1 or 2 years, you get more of a bonus score. If you've been trading a lot, if it has a certain amount of money cleared through your wallet, if you have a net worth of over 1 million, these basically these things. Now, it doesn't mean the coin's going to go up, okay? Because when it first came out, I saw a lot of these, and you weren't guaranteed to get things to go up. You are a function of the market, ultimately, okay? So you're just a function of Bitcoin and Ethereum and the price sentiment. You can't force stuff to go up. However, at least it just helps. If you're looking at stuff, at least it just puts the names out there that are, I guess, less toxic compared to the others. So shout out to Ivan for Moralis money. He's basically I think he's gonna challenge DEXScreener. Isn't it great, friends? Isn't it great that PulseChain, Ivan's got PulseChain. He was in the sacrifice. He likes the Hex community, PulseChain community, right? He knows it's super high engagement, right? So this is something you just get to see that might grow much bigger. Like, you never know, my friends. Like, Ivan, he's waiting for a pump, man. Like, it's not like he just doesn't, it's not like he doesn't want this to happen. I'll show you the PLS price chart. Of course, he wants it, of course, he wants this to happen. And look, dude, I know what happens, man. If he's getting excited, if this starts happening, and he's like, oh, wow, my pulse thing is going up, right? When he starts doing that, people are going to start asking questions. They're like, what? What is PulseChain? I never knew you were in that. And then, like, obviously, everyone in PulseChain community is going to be like, what do you mean, bro? Where have you been living under a rock? Yes, friends. Look, I'm telling you now, man. It's this selective hearing. Okay, it's like if the price hasn't gone up 400% in a short amount of time, they don't hear it. They just don't hear it. They don't care. Okay, that's why if you listen to me, friends, when I'm asking people, I'm like, bro, shill me the narrative, shill me the bag, shill me your conviction why this thing's gonna go 100x. I want to hear everyone's story. I want to hear that. Okay, and then when people tell me a coin, I'll go look at the chart. If it's already done the hockey stick, I'm like, okay, well, you're shitting me the story because of your emotions. Okay, I want to be shilled the story when, like, basically your friend Sommi, what he was doing is when the crypto's on its knees, Hex is down 90%, 95%, and I'm saying, well, the market's giving Hex Cult a 1% chance of survival. I think it's a 90% chance of survival. You know, so it's actually funny, friends. That's why Hex had such a horrific price action, because the market gave Hex a 10% chance of survival. Okay, 10%. So it's like being 90% down. Then at that moment, I go, man, I think it's wrong. I think it's a 90% chance of being alive, not 10% chance. But what did the market do after that? This is why that's why, friends, you can't do leverage, man. The market went from a 10% odds after and around Richard being unable to stream because of the corrupt SEC. It went down to 99% chance of a loss. So your 10% odds of winning went down to 1%. So you lost another 90%. Okay, so if you're leveraged, man, you're finished. You're finished. If you're leveraged, if you were even leveraged like just 2 to 1, okay, just 2x, you're wiped out. Okay, because it dropped 90%. So and crazy. Even if you were leveraged 30%, not even like a 2x, you still would have got. It's just disgusting. Yeah, but that's markets, man. That's markets. So that's why I still made the case. Hey, everything's still fine. You know, I've had a lot of people trying to shame me. You had Eric Wall post that one screenshot of me saying Hex is going to go to 30 cents, and he was showing it down like 90% from that. But I still stuck to it because I know. I go, well, nothing's changed. Okay, what has changed? These people are still here. They still believe. Okay, what? Because the corrupt SEC, Gary Gensler with his honk nose, honk. All right, with his honk nose, him saying that, oh, there's a security out here. That changes nothing, dude. You're not going to remove their tattoos, I'll tell you that much. Now, baby dolls, we are moving on to some actual interesting news, okay? We have Ethereum, friends. If you've been watching my channel, even since 2022, since the bear market, when Ethereum was being cheered by the industry, and I was like, yeah, I love Ethereum, it's great. However, I think you're all full of shit. I don't think you're all decentralization maxis as much as you say you are. I think you can only be that way because the price is up, just like Bitcoin maxis. And I think if your price went down so much, you would all capitulate because there would be no demand and all your investors would run away and put so much pressure on you. Well. Like what I'm going to first do is just show you the ETH BTC ratio. Okay, I want to show that to you right now. Look at this. ETH BTC is still clobbered for a long time, friends. This is disgusting. Down 50%. Like it is going down. Like you're getting destroyed out here. And look what they've come and done. Mysteriously, what they've come and done, right? They have, look, a new Ethereum proposal upgrade to increase Ethereum's throughput by 50%. What do you know, friends? We've made enough advancements in the past 6 weeks that we can just increase the block speed and make transactions faster a bit. So let's celebrate for that, friends. Let's actually celebrate. Make memes great again, friends. And decentralization is just a meme, okay? Isn't it amazing? If approved, this would be a huge first step in improving Ethereum's L1 performance. So you have this big Ethereum upgrade. Like I told you, man, friends, it's all the price, bro. Richard Hart was right, okay? When I first came across it, it triggered me so much because it's new to crypto. He's like, you just care about the price. You just care about the price. Yes, they all just care about the price, okay? But yeah, it's a bit of a chicken and egg. They're like, well, you know, if we didn't care about the principles, we'd never get the price. I know, but now the price is a signal, okay? It's a signal. Okay? It's a traffic light. Okay, if they're like what they're doing right now, they go, hey, decentralization at all costs, screw everybody else. Okay, ETH BTC keeps going down and down and down and down. And now every time Vitalik sells, the Ethereum Foundation's getting abused, friends. You know, literally they're getting abusive message because they're dumping. Everyone's like, bro, how the hell do you think you deserve a payment when you're down 75% against Bitcoin after 8 years? You are literally disgusting. What the hell are you doing, okay? Well, you're losing to meme coin chain, centralization maxis, Soylana. They're just eating your lunch. You're not protecting investors' value well, are you? So they've come and capitulated as well. So the best part is, friends, PulseChain is going to get this upgrade too, okay? Because Pulse is an EVM. And yeah, it's going to get that upgrade as well. So it just makes things a bit faster. It's not Soylana speed level, but I'm just showing you, friends, like, does this mean Hex from Ethereum suddenly gets a reburst? You can see types of these narratives start to form later on. Now, as a holistic approach, baby dolls, I made a video on this, but we got to go through this again. Least attractive male hobbies. Number 3 is crypto. Okay, so just look, look. I remember seeing the ranking of that. I think I remember something like going to the club as a hobby, as a guy. That's actually better than crypto. So that's how twisted females' minds are when it comes to crypto. That's how. Well, that's another signal for that's how really, really, really cheap we are. Really cheap. Okay, I'm not even joking. Like this is wild. Okay, playing video games, collecting figurines, crypto. By the way, girls see guys with the figurines. Unless you look like a Chad, they're like, oh, look at that creepy weird. That's what like the meme is on the internet and stuff. Like crypto, we're next to that. Just to let you know, being in crypto, wow, that's awesome. Okay, online trolling. Okay, now it's just a joke. And gambling, literally gambling. Well, good say, friends. Actually, it's funny. Crypto actually is all of these. Collecting figurines. We collect Pokemon, digital Pokemon. That's altcoins. Playing video games. I mean, just crypto is one big video game itself. Online trolling. I mean, just you being in crypto. Crypto is an entire troll to the whole fiat system itself. Okay, and then you have gambling, which obviously we know that it's a culture casino, right? So it's interesting, and that's why, like I've said to you, you go all in on crypto now, and when it becomes attractive to females again, just freaking sell. Okay, when they have the articles and the models and bottles, you never know. Maybe your friend Sommi gets featured in one of those GQ Chad magazines with like a Pikachu hat coming out here, right, and some orange juice. Oh man, I hope if they ever do something like that, man, I hope they give me creative control over the title of the article. Sell all your crypto now is what I'll write. Sell. Oh man, and they'll be so confused. They're like, what do you mean sell? Your whole lifeblood is here. What do you mean leave? Why are you telling people to leave? I go, oh, and I'll say literally, because people like you are interested now. Okay, and you don't know how they invest. You got no idea. That'll be funny. Remember, friends, PulseChain is a blue ocean, low competition, new demand everywhere. And when Pulse is 20x higher, it will invite more of those cabal types. For now, make sure you lock in. Look at this, a bit. Shout out to a bit. Yes, when you raise billions of dollars for freedom of speech, but all the community wants to catch is Pokemon. So it's obviously just a play on what's going on. But friends, this is what's going on, man. Like, look, we can't look at the winning ecosystems in PulseChain and say, well, let's throw out the cores. You can't do that, man. It's literally like picking Shiba Inu in 2021 and saying, well, delete every other altcoin. You should have bought Shiba Inu. You don't know that, man. There's so much junk out there. Just because we have been like able to put effort and find product market fit, like it's half luck, half miracle. It's not easy out there, man. You can't. Like, have you seen how red ocean Soylana is? Oh my gosh. It's disgusting. Also, Murad commented, like, no, it's just a post from my Twitter feed. The fact that meme coins, like, it was right under him, but okay, that's why I showed this. The fact that meme coins continue to dominate the timeline month after month should be a wake-up call for the industry. So, who is Murad, friends? Murad is your friend Sommi's Patient Zero, okay? Ground Zero Genesis ID, okay? Genesis Belief. And then Murad is nice presentation, puts culture, history, PowerPoint presentation stuff, and because he's got 150,000 followers, it's now gaining traction. Okay, so he's the next chain. Okay, and there's going to be people after him. Okay, trust me, of course, there's going to be people after him. But here's the thing: I don't care. I don't want those followers, friends. Okay, because listen. Okay, if you're in PulseChain with me and everything else, if I get those followers now, it means it's near the end. It means they're pricing in all the mania right now. We don't want that, okay? So, Ansem went from 40,000 followers to 480,000. He flipped Richard Hart in like 2 months or something just because of that mania, okay? Just to show you. So, meme coins, let's see what happens next. Now, I'm going to show you, friends, what's actually going on in crypto. You want to know in crypto Twitter. So, that's what gives me the edge, friends. I'm on Twitter all the time. One of my original ideas, I was going to do this a year and a half ago, but I stopped it. I was going to make a list of crypto characters because I was learning with you. I'm like, who are these people? Like, who's Kobe? And who's this Degen Spartan? And this guy's like, he's a mercenary. This guy's only cares about the price. This guy's a scammer. This guy's a scammer, but he's charming. This guy's a shit. Like, there's all these people out here, and you can't make any notes on Twitter profiles, right? So it would be nice if Elon lets you do that. So you could just make notes about accounts. But I had an idea. I wanted to put the characters out. I wanted to do character reviews for Twitter. And just to write, okay, like, who's Kobe? He's a billionaire. He bought like he got put like 400 pounds into Bitcoin, And now he's worth $1 billion, literally. So he's the first altcoin he bought back in like 2012 or 2013. He made like 100x in it. And then the second altcoin he bought went like, I think 20x in 48 hours or 40x. It was only like one coin. That's it. You put in like 10 Bitcoin, you get 400 back. Okay, just these types of stories, I just wanted to like flesh it out. But then I stopped it. Why? Because I realized I was just shilling other accounts. I thought to myself, because what I ended up doing was I thought to myself, well, people only want to hear about the stuff they have to avoid or the super spicy stuff. And then I realized the spicy stuff you'll figure out is spicy for a reason. Why? It's because someone's smart or charming or they know how to be funny in the midst of chaos and memes, but then they can be like a nasty shiller, or they can just be totally like out of tune with the market. But because they have a large following already, people just know them. It's kind of like, they're a character that appears, and there's no edge there. And I realized, well, I'm here to change the game, so screw these people, honestly. Like, obviously, I have a beer with all of them, have a drink with them. I love every single one of you, but honestly, screw you, because like I'm in the trenches with you, trying to figure out what's going on. And by the way, I would also see my thesis for like, okay, cults, communities, the asset, not the code, all these other things, I'm putting them together. None of these people wanted a word of it. They just think, you're a retard, you're a scammer, look at the chart. I'm like, bro, how have you been here since 2012 and 2013 and you're actually talking like this? You know what Ethereum did last cycle, right? You know Doge just went 250x. How aren't you seeing this? And I realized, some of them have like gambling exchange deals where they're getting paid like 100 grand a month. Basically, a lot of these people, they've sold their soul enough along the way that they've made a killing, and they don't need to care. They don't need to care. That's when I actually realized, I go, you know what? Screw it. We're going to take them out. So crypto Twitter recently, friends, what happened is it erupted with more inflammatory vibes against Ansem again. These convos will show perspective and drama. The crypto game doesn't owe us anything. All we can do is navigate people as best as we can. That's what we're actually trying to do. Trying to figure out like, hey, are these ideas, are they intentional or not? So Boldly Onitis is another Aussie, friends. He made a picture here. He goes, most money made from Ansem calls. So this is Ansem giving himself the medal, just showing like, hey, this is a play on what's going on. So here's Ansem saying, I have repeatedly told people to split their portfolio 70% safe bags like Sol, Coin, BTC. Coin is Coinbase. So that's funny. Isn't that crazy? He doesn't even have ETH in there, okay? He doesn't even have ETH. You notice that? Soylana, Coinbase, and Bitcoin. By the way, he's been right about that call so far. But I'm just showing you that it's still like that. He doesn't even put ETH in it, right? Isn't it interesting? ETH has gone down so much for so long. He's like, I definitely don't want it now. Look how low it is. Okay. He goes, and put 30% DJM bags. If I could have 100% hit rate, I would be god of the earth. Pointing out coins that went down that I mentioned when the entire altcoin market did the same thing is irrelevant. And then this guy, Sony Soprano, to be honest, Zion, that's his name, would just stop disengaging with ZachXbt. He's not going to understand. So ZachXbt had replied to Ansem saying, you did a lot of pump and dumps on like very low market cap coins, a lot of these pump and dumps, and there's all these charts. That's the accusation. And then that guy who replied, ZachXbt replies to him, and he shows the DM of this guy saying, Zach, if you can please help me, I was actually a victim of a telephone scam. Just wondering if you can get exchange, potential halt funds or whatever. I realize I'm an idiot. I lost my life savings just now and have a new child. If you could look into that trees and transactions to see where they went, it would be great. I'm sorry to even ask you. Crypto has completely destroyed me to my own fault. So it's this guy replying. And he's basically saying, hey, Ansem, like, don't worry about listening to him. So you see now the dichotomy of what's going on, friends. Look at this, okay? Look at this, continue, right? So Ansem replied, Ansem makes a post. He goes, look, crypto Twitter, whenever I mention a meme coin under a 50 million market cap. So he used the N word here. Basically saying like a lot of people start hating him. N word, N word, N word. Okay, so next comment. Bro, you talk a lot about 2017 class, but there were rules about lower cap coins. You shill coins under 20 million with 500,000 followers. He replies, who is making these rules? The official Soylana Twitter did an entire thread on a $10 million market cap coin because they are doing well with distribution and the market is just not paying attention. Look at this guy replying. That is what aboutism. The fact that the official Soylana Twitter doesn't mean it's acceptable behavior and people won't call you out on shilling 600k liquidity, 5 million market cap coins, man. It's dead simple. 1, you have 500k followers. 2, it takes little capital to 2x a 5 million market cap, 600k liquidity coin. 3, you shill it as good. 4, it moons 3x. 5, I'm saving the market, to be honest. So that's what he's basically quoting Ansem saying, yeah, I'm saving the market, doing everyone a favor. It says, people will always assume you just pumped the price either for kicks or for yourself because you bought early or for some friends. Yo, bro, want to see something funny? Buy that. So, who's right and who's wrong? Look, from the bottom of my heart, friends, there is no right or wrong. It's a game. Okay? It's a game. Everyone's got a price. Everyone's got a line. How are you and I to interpret things like this happening all the time? It's a game. That's why, friend, when I tell you I am your friend, I'm opening your mind, okay? Blue ocean area, red ocean area, okay? Do you see the sharks they're swimming with? Do you see this? They're all viciously attacking each other, friends. Because why? Because, look, all these people, yeah, they're one of these, like, intellectual mid-curvers, right? And I just want to shout this guy, bro. Shoutout, okay? Are you listening, bro? There is literally a chain, okay? And you're probably not going to come in because people who write top comments like that, they're not coming into PulseChain or any blue ocean area stuff because they just don't believe it. They're like swimming in the sharks. Like, oh, sharks are there. Must be a lot of food. That's what they think. Yeah, bro. You're the food. You ever think about that? So, it's a game. You understand it's a game. This is the chart I want to show you, friends. Look at this. See, I can't see this because Ansem blocked me. He blocked like thousands of people. Okay, so look. You tweeted this coin when it was 50K market cap. It is now back to 50K. It went from 50K, came back down. Okay, so now prices go up and down all the time. There's a difference there. Okay, so the market tests, man. You see in PulseChain, friends, we hold people's feet to the fire. Hey, is this meme really funny? Is this really going to take it out? Friends, how many times, by the way, like I'll just give you an example. How many times did you see people cope about DickWifButt? Okay, for some reason, I'm like, let some secret source out. Why I like DickWifButt so much, I don't know, heaps of stuff. Why I also like DickWifButt so much is because when it was just going down, okay, when it was going down, everyone, for some reason, started spitting on it. And by everyone, I mean just, you know, all the other ecosystem, won't even name their names, other influencers. They're just like, who's going to buy a DickWifButt? Ha, 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 that's so gay. They were saying stuff like that over and over and over again. And I'm thinking, man, you really got an obsession with dicks. I just keep... They don't know they're projecting, man. They are projecting. To me, it looks like a little Pokemon, okay? But to these people, all they see is human phallic images, genitals. That's all they see over and over and over again. I just thought it was funny. I was like, it's living in your head rent-free. And I go, wait a minute. If it's living in your head rent-free and your head rent-free, that must mean it's a proxy for the rest of the crypto market. That must mean this thing is catchy, okay? Because this is the one you want to keep that's got to you, right? This is the one, yeah. So, when I hear 18 hours a day, I could do this, friends. If I was only here like 3 hours a day, no chance, okay? If I wasn't working weekends, just 24 hours a day, I would not be able to figure this out. But you know what? That's why I've told you, man. Crypto will change your life. However, you got to give it your all. And that's what I'm doing here for you. Shout out to Jeremy Scott and also Captain RG3. Look at this. Pirates always got to factor in rough seas. I think RG3 has the right mindset gimmick for crypto. It's as close as we're going to get to that golden age of discovery and cutthroat capitalism. Absolutely, sir. Look, together we do all win. But, you know, you'll find out not everyone has our same mindset. So what I've been showing you, that is actually plaguing the whole crypto industry right now. I've actually got more information to show you. But, like, simultaneously this is happening, friends, before we go back, look at this. They've made an AI version of Vitalik, and he looks like an Indian Jeet. Okay, so this is an Indian Jeet. Do you understand? So everyone's basically been sharing this. Why? Because Vitalik, friends, he's got $600 million of ETH. He literally had billions of dollars. And for some reason, he's starting to sell altcoins that would donate to him. He's selling like 30K here, 20K here. He's just like nuking the charts. And just he collects like $100,000 of stuff and just sending it out. He put it into ETH. He's going to go move it around. Now, of course, there's two perspectives, right? Like people saying, hey, he can do whatever he wants. You send him the free coins. That is an example. Yeah. 100% true. He can do what he wants. I'll tell you something, bro. When your coin is doing garbage and the price matters most, which you all try to deny, okay, don't be surprised everyone's doing this to you, okay? Don't you dare come be surprised. You know the price matters, dude. Look, friends, you want to talk about decentralization? Ethereum's price is about 2,400 right now. What do you think they're going to be saying if Ethereum was $120? I put Ethereum $120 today, okay? I put Ethereum rank 38. You think they're going to keep taking this home, huh? You think they're going to fight for decentralization, Maxi? Do you think so? There you go. Or do you think all those people who thought they had $1 million of ETH, now they have 50K, do you think they're going to come for Vitalik's throat? Take an honest look at yourself after everything you've seen in crypto. Do you think they're going to be like, oh, well, let's twiddle thumbs, guys. I guess decentralization wasn't a product market fit after all. Ha, ha, ha. We just lost billions of dollars. You think they're going to do that? No, they're not. Okay, so you got people's lives here at stake, and you're managing a lot. So, I mean, that's why it's no surprise, right? When price is low, the crowd will turn on you. That's it. Price comes into the territory, okay? I cop it for coins I don't even own. I don't even really affiliated with. I'm like, hey, man, I like it. Things still funny. I can't control that people are down 95%, but that's me, man. I know because I feel that way too. That's why I can completely relate, you know? So we're dealing with so many factors here, and if the industry never grows, everything cannibalizes itself. But lucky for us, we've got a global liquidity index ticking up, don't we? I also want to show this to you, friends. I'm going to play some nice Andrew music because a lot of people, they still find it hard to grasp truly what's going on, okay? So if you want to know in a nutshell what's going on, crypto was meant to invent a technology update in 2024. It was meant to, according to everybody. 2012 was the Litecoin forking. 2016 was Ethereum ICOs. And everyone made infinite money, 100x. DeFi 2020, everyone made 100x, okay? It all went up, it all pump and dumped, back down to zero. Synthetics and chaining, whatever, but everyone made 100x. Whoop-de-doo, okay? We didn't have a tech update this year, right? We had tech updates, but they weren't chosen as unicorns. Friendtech and all these others. I thought they would be, but they weren't chosen as unicorns. What was chosen as unicorns was a discovery of meme coins, culture casinos, neo communities, neo religions, all these other ones that want to appear on the chain. Okay, that was what pisses everyone off because it is the concept of an idea, and it's basically it's taken all these intellectuals for a ride because they can't see that, dude. You have a lab coat. Okay, you like reading books on Saturday. All right, well, you know what? 90% of people like getting sloshed on Saturday nights. Okay, that's what they like doing. Now, if there was a bar here and a library over here, which one do you want to own on a Saturday night? Oh, I can't figure that out. Maybe the bar. Okay, that's the normal person. But these people are like, oh no, I want to own the book. Yeah, that's you, dude. But this is a game. Okay, this is a game of numbers, and who's going to get more numbers? It's those altcoins, meme coins, bull market speculation vehicles, and you know, PulseChain and Hex, friends. They're a cult in the community. It's a neo-religion. It's literally at the top of the apex pyramid. It's the meme, the cult. Do you understand? They've made it a productive asset like that. Okay, it is a productive asset. You go to sleep, people are shilling Hex overnight. You go to sleep, people are shilling PulseChain. There's videos about it. Okay, so they changed the game. Now, the crypto industry is still very, very, very salty at meme coins. Okay, so most people, they're looking at stuff like this sometimes. Don't get too disheartened, friends. You have Miles here. Meme coin super cycle. And everyone's like, oh no, top signal. No. There's a lot of haters, man. You gotta remember Miles, friends. I think Miles is in his early 20s. I think he's under 25. So, look, I know this is super advanced peanut brain stuff. Miles, normally, when he's covering all these things, normally it's towards the end of the phase of it. You know, oh, AI coins or this narrative or GambleFi. However, he's a zoomer. He's literally Generation Z. Okay, so Miles has fast access in his brain to getting it. Okay, so I would say Miles, he's now early to this. Okay, he's not the earliest, but it's pretty early, right? But you get to see later on, probably the younger an influence, the younger a person is, they're going to get this Generation Z stuff, this meme coin, altcoin stuff, okay? So this is nothing to worry about, okay? Meme coin super cycle coming in here. I mean, like, hey, it's going to be a top signal. Well, guess we'll see. But look what's going on. I'm going to show you what the mainstream view is. Look at this guy, Wizard of Soho. So this guy is now going to be talking about Murad, okay? So he's just talking about Murad. Murad watches my channel. Hello, Murad. Hello, friend. So the crypto industry, Murad, this message is for you as well. So obviously they're very salty at what you're saying, okay? So welcome to me from 2022. They're very salty. Why are they salty? It's because, this is why, okay? They literally see someone with me wearing a Make Memes Great Again hat, okay? Which some say, oh, maybe that's a political affiliation with Donald Trump. Dude, I don't care. Just pump out bags, okay? And it upsets them because the bravery and the courage and the I don't care factor to just go out here and throw money into an abyss that they don't understand, it peacocks them so hard. It literally mogs them, friends. It mogs them really, really hard, okay? And when Murad comes out and he made a 22-minute presentation, he's like, hey, meme coins, cults, communities, these are the things that people go in. And he said everything, basically your friend Sommi light. It's like, hey, there's a VC movement. We tried all these things. They gave themselves all the coins. There's like 10 people who own the coins or want to use the coins. Just like everything I need to tell you is just, friends, if I ever gave a presentation, all I'm going to do is I'm going to go, hey, this is Igon Layer's logo. And once again, I'm like, every time I see it, it just gets worse. This is what they want you to buy. Okay, this is the Igon Layer logo, okay? I rest my case, okay? So that type of attitude has been permeating out here, right? And people are... See, that's the thing, I told you. Did I not? I literally, how many videos did I make? I said, guys, there's a rift in the crypto community. I told you this like literally half a year ago. I go, okay, on one hand, we have memes. On the other hand, we have VCs. And only one can win. Only one is going to be the winner of the mind share, okay? Who's going to win? And I said, look, it could be 50-50. It feels like the memes have to win. They have to win, friends, because there's just too many people in them. And we all relate. And I don't like Igon Layer's logo. I put a DickWifButt. And I put it again. And then we put the top hat on it. And the mustache. And all the funny replies. You see that? And I like Pika on PulseChain. And I like P-Dye's narrative to $1. This type of stuff, anti-VC community things, I like whatever that is. In all its flavors. Right? I don't like this VC stuff. You want to know why? You didn't give me any coins, bro. That's it. Where are my coins? And I'm speaking on behalf of you as well. You didn't let us buy in. That's where it's all come down to. Now, let's read what Wizard of Soho has said. If you ever ran a fund and it blew up because it turns out you are a garbage investor and trader, now is the time to pivot to meme coin shills. This space has a memory of a goldfish and deserves to be serially raped out of their money by the same people every cycle, laughing face. So he's referring to Murad. Now, I didn't know. Apparently, Murad ran a fund. And look at this, friends. Look at this. But this is, I think, this is a nice reply. I can't remember. Look at this. Big accounts are getting pressed that Murad is speed running crypto Twitter clout. The thing is, Murad is simply a better salesman than everyone else. I don't buy anything that Wizard or that Kook or any of the paid KOLs shill. I don't buy any memes, Ansem shills anymore. That's funny. He even tried buying them. Whether you think Murad is full of poop or not doesn't matter. He simply presents his thesis for coins with both the written and spoken word better than anyone else. He takes something which is fundamentally very dumb and obviously degenerate gambling, and it makes it sound like the greatest thing crypto has ever seen and gets people excited for meme coins. And that brings more people into meme coins. And that helps everyone. All you have to do is believe in something, believe in maths. It's just simple. Lock the F in. So he's done a reply to us. So yeah, that's a neutral response. Like, hey, everybody's just a salesman selling an idea. But I'm just, friends, the truth is, your friend Sommi started it all. And I told you on the balance of probabilities of how everything in crypto has gone. You know, in conjunction of me making my conclusion of, well, it has to be the memes, right? I was saying Bitcoin started off as a cult. Now it's a religion. I showed you the 2011 and 2013 Wired article saying they called it the cult of Satoshi. The cult of Satoshi. They literally said a bunch of losers on the internet are waiting for this guy to return. And they started teasing him and basically pooping on everyone in 2013 when he left. They go, oh, your God has abandoned you. Another one of those failed people's currencies. They never work. Okay, it worked. What now? So I think are VCs cult religions? No. They're trying one with Gonad, but they're not doing it, friends. I'm not making this up. It's literally there's like 48,000 Indian guys in there. They're just spamming messages every 15 minutes of the day. I'm not joking. To get 1 point or whatever, so they could get an engagement point, so they can rack up their ability to buy into their IDO or whatever. Okay, so they can get some public access. Let me guess. They're going to get $3.8 billion of the tokens. You're going to get your nice $40 allocation, which is going to grow a nice 7x. So it's still not worth it. Let's see what my friend Stefan has to say. 3 flames. And also let's see what Aaron has to say. Cults are the spice of this bull market. Doesn't mean they'll be the spice forever. All right? I'm just telling you they're the spice of this bull market. Believe in something. With crypto, you can believe in anything you want. You want man's best friend? You got Doge. You want something more serious? You got Richard Hart, freedom of speech, freedom of movement, real DeFi.
There's a lot of flavors out there, friends. You want to take it to the top? Have you seen the friendship between Pikachu and Pikataro?
My gosh, this man is speaking some hot fire truth. Get me his Twitter following now. So as you can see, baby dolls, the framework basically hit the nail on the head. It's just that I didn't know, man. I didn't really know. You still have that human side. Like I have the idea, and then I will watch and read other influencers. It appears on my feed. That's why I don't like talking to too many people, because I got to be fresh for us. Okay, I can't, because what happens is people, they wear you down too much. Okay, I like hearing what everyone thinks, but you can't just let yourself get absorbed, because the more time you spend, everyone just weighing you down, weighing you down, weighing you down. They're always like, oh, this is stupid and this is top and this thing will never go up and blah blah blah. And I'm just, because you're almost scared of like losing conviction. But no matter how many times I heard it, I would come across it, I'm like, oh, that guy's talking about me again. And they're like, it was always the same thing. It was always, for some reason, out of the 50 things I would say, they would always pick the meme coin thing, and they would drag that up and they go, this is a stupid idea and that will never work. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I think it really is going to work. These people don't know. All of them are actually mid-curvers, and every single one of them is picking out the meme coin thing from me. So I have to tell my baby dolls, you, 18 hours a day, highest value content in crypto, I have to tell you, my gosh, like friends, everyone's still triggered by it. And these things, if it's not going to zero, man, you know, and this was when everything was still dropping earlier in the year. So I guess we'll find out how that plays out into 2025. So as a final note, friends, I think it will be fitting for me to just show you this convo from, I guess, Andrew Kang and ZachXbt. We're just going to read it together. So it's going to show you the dichotomy of things going back and forth. This is where the crypto industry is. So remember, we had on one end VC coins, okay, actually meme coins here, and you had your VC coins up here, okay, and it's a tug of war, okay? It's a tug of war for mindshare, okay? It's pretty much it. VC coins, layer 2, governance, tech, whatever it is, bridge coin, whatever the hell is going on, okay? They're tugging of warring, okay? And basically I was saying, well, I just don't see how VC coins can win this, okay? But you're still ready. It's still nice to see how many people are on board, okay? And let's read this, okay? Andrew Kang, it seems as if Murad's talk at Token 2049 has catalyzed the next wave of capital reallocation into memes. Popcat seems to be one of the beneficiaries of these capital flows, now in price discovery, setting up to join the 4 greats of this cycle. Bonk, Peppy with Bonk. He could just be leveraged long, Popcast. Don't take that seriously, okay? So, by the way, it's like, these people are the gatekeepers, okay? These people are big accounts. A lot of them have big money clips. And they, they basically have a big advantage, okay? They're in a red ocean area, but they're the biggest shark. You see, they're the biggest shark out there swimming, because they have like, 500K people following them, 300K. They can do whatever and say they want, okay? We don't have that in PulseChain, okay? We're building it. That's why it's blue ocean. It's new demand, low competition, right? Look at this next part. Hussein. So he's making a joke. He goes, should I listen to Murad's talk or China stimulus plus Fed cut? Really a tough one. It's like trying to say, like, why did money resurge into the meme coins? And then this guy's saying, hey, is it just the market going up or is it that? But we got to go into the nuance, friends. That's what really matters here, okay? Because you have only one bull market, right? ZachXbt. It's definitely the guy who blew up his fund in March 2020 with his own token down 80% in the past year and pivoted to promoting pump and dumps. You see? So ZachXbt, friends, taking pot shots out here. He's talking about more in here. Look at this. While he did blow up his fund, let's not forget that BitMEX allegedly ignored his stop loss. I think he gets a lot right about people no longer wanting VC value traps. People like memes. They provide outsized reward for relatively small risk if you don't bag hold. I think it will continue to appeal to retail during a genuine parabolic movement up, and they will flock to memes in droves. If you resort to promoting new low-cap meme coins every day to followers as a large account, it's because you have no edge and you have to use your followers instead. Example. So as you can see, yes, these commentaries and stuff, they will appear, but it doesn't matter. No, the game is going to be played anyway. So you can choose, man, which game are you going to play, okay? Are you going to be in the stuff where people truly believe? Or are you going to be in the stuff where there's like, oh, there's a foundation and there's all these other things happening, okay? Only one of them is going to outperform, okay? Yeah, hopefully they both do well, but I guess it's all up to the stars now, isn't it? So with that, friends, make sure you like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you in the next one.